Before you leave your husband, before you leave your marriage, there are these three tips I want to make sure in this video. Make sure you get these three guarantee. Make sure you have them at hand. These three guarantee, these three assurance. Make sure you hold it handy before leaving your husband or your spouse. Probably you are married and there's another man outside that is talking to you, making you feel good. So you now think that probably you made a mistake by marrying your husband, or you think that that man outside is the best person for you. So both of you are not talking. She's encouraging you to leave your husband so that he will be with you. My dear, he's trying to convince you to come and be with you, and you are thinking that you made a mistake by marrying your husband, that your husband is not the best person. Before you take that decision to leave that your husband, my dear, to leave your marriage for him or for whatsoever reason, I want you to hold these three guarantee handy before you do that. If you cannot hold these three guarantee, you cannot get it. Don't make that move. Are you hearing me? Don't lose your marriage. But if you can get them, you are free to go. Number one is what? What is the guarantee? What is the guarantee that that man is truly ready for you? What is this guarantee that he's not going to change for what he used to be now to something else that you will not understand tomorrow? What is the guarantee? What is the guarantee that that man will not change? What is the guarantee? Do you have the guarantee that he will not change? Do you have it? Can you trust him? What is making you to trust him? Do you really trust him? Do you trust him? Or don't you know that one thing that is very constant in human nature is change? That anybody can change at any time. That man you think that is better than your husband today, what makes you feel that if you go and stay with him, you can stay with him for 3 years without any form of argument or quarrel, without regretting of ever leaving your marriage for him? What is this guarantee? Can you hold that guarantee that my man cannot change? If you can hold that guarantee that that man will not change, leave your marriage. But if you cannot hold that guarantee that this man cannot change, my dear, stay where you are. If you know that you cannot trust him, you don't know what he can do in the next 5 years, you don't know what he can do in the next 4 years, you don't know what he can do even in the next 6 months, how his character is going to be, that you are not God to know what that man can be, better stay where you are, because that devil is still better than that angel you don't know. Are you hearing me? So if you cannot hold that guarantee, don't make that move. Stay in your marriage and work it out with your husband. Stay in your marriage and make peace. That is number one. Number two guarantee I want you to hold before you make that move is that, what is the guarantee that that man trusts you enough to marry you after you have left your husband? What is the guarantee? Don't look at those monetary aspects. What is the guarantee that he trusts you? A man that was talking to you when you were in marriage, when you are married with your husband, and he was cheating with you, he was talking with you. Now you want to leave your marriage. You think he will marry you, my sister. He will never marry you. Immediately you leave your marriage, immediately you develop problem with your husband, you have kids with your husband, you have a problem with your husband, that man will run. That is meant for you. He will run away from you. He will stop talking to you. That is when he will now remind you that I cannot marry a single mother. That is when he will remind you that I cannot take care of you and your 3 children. That is when he will remind you that you are too old for him. Yes, that is when he will remind you that you have stretch mark, you are already old cargo, your tummy is now big, there are so many fine slender girls outside. So my sister, use your head. So is there any guarantee that that man trusts you? A man that met you when you were with your husband and in his own very eye you left your marriage, he wants you to come and marry you. He's not a stupid man. He cannot trust you because he will believe that the way he made you to leave your marriage, that is the way another man will still make you to leave your marriage after he has married you. So he can't trust you. Can you hold that guarantee that that man trusts you absolutely? No, you cannot hold it. So if you can't hold it, that that man will trust you, you better go what? Stay where you are to avoid had I known. Are you hearing me? It is better stay with your husband and work things out. Stay with your husband and calm down. Stay with your husband and stop challenging him and you'll see things work out. If you cannot get this guarantee, stay where you are. But if you have that guarantee that this man will definitely trust you enough to come and marry you after you don't leave your husband, then leave. But I can assure you that such a man will never trust you. That is number 2. Number 3, please share this video before we continue. Number 3 guarantee you have to get before you leave your marriage. What is the guarantee that when you become that single mother, that you are going to find that peace and that happiness you are looking for? Yes. What is the guarantee that if you leave your marriage, probably not because of any man, that you are tired of him, he is giving you headache, so you want peace? What is the guarantee that when you become that single mother, you leave your marriage, you carry your children, that you are going to find that peace, that you are going to find that happiness you are looking for being a single mother? What is the guarantee? That is another question you should ask yourself. My sister, there is no guarantee. Don't let anybody deceive you. Don't let all these things they are saying on social media, don't let going naked, doing everything they are doing, don't let all those kind of stuff deceive you. They are not happy inside. They are not. Now that you are still with your man, life not still easy. Your husband is still doing 1 or 2 things for you and your children. It is still not easy for you. Imagine when you are now a single mother and of course you are going to pack your children and go. What makes you think that it's going to be easy for you? What makes you think that it's going to be easy for you? You see that your vehicle saying, it go catch fire, it go hear am. You go think say, now you are single mother, there are so many men outside that want me, I'm so beautiful, I'm a beautiful woman, a lot of guys will want me, this and that. They go want you, they go knock you go, but that your vehicles go catch fire, you sef go tire, you go see man, you go dey run, because they go knock you tire before they go give you 1 naira. Imagine when a man is always knocking you before he go give you 1 naira. Wetin you wan do? How you wan take cope with that type of life? Is it not better you make peace with your husband, stay where you are and live in peace? What kind of peace will you have when you are outside your marriage and different men and knocking you for 1 naira, 2 naira just to take care of you, give your children this? You go knack, you go tire, my dear. So do what? Stay where you are. Nowhere is easy. No home is perfect. We are working towards perfection. There is no peace in being a single mother. Stay where you are. Respect yourself. And you will see what? Your marriage working out. Give him peace and you will have peace. I know why I'm saying this. Okay? And remember, love is a beautiful thing. Don't get it twisted. Bye.